that will bring rise to excellence. Now today I'm sitting down with a guy from Rustenburg. He goes by the name of Nazonke Jimmyson. He's a musician, a photographer, and he's actually an entrepreneur of some sort. He's selling cups and stuff like that. So like, you know what, let's quickly rush to a break, and right after the break I'll be sitting with you. Stay tuned.
Nazonke. Yo, what up, CJ? What up, CJ? Umkaniga God. What ring? Come on.
Mina nezinja zami siphuza noma yini. Asinamalanga thina siphuza noma nini. Asikhethe utshwala thina siphuza noma yini. Eksesiphuza noma yini.
Viewers at home, welcome to your favorite show, Dare to Dream. As I had told you before the break that I'll be sitting down with Nazonke Jimmyson. Nazonke, how's it?
Good, my brother.
Yeah, well, man, I feel honored to have you on this interview. How do you feel to be featured on this interview?
Man, it's great, to be honest. I mean, we're from the same hood, and we're doing something big for people who love us. And now we came to the same collaboration, and let's make it bigger, more.
Okay, well, yeah, so tell me, there are people who are sitting at home there who know absolutely nothing about Nazonke Jimmyson. So yeah, can you just briefly tell them who you are, where you started off, where you were born and stuff like that?
Okay. My real name is Tshepiso Jimmy, my surname. And I'm from Rustenburg, Kumakwazi. Unit 8. I was born in Muruleng, just Tahman Hospital.
Yeah.
1997, on the 29th of June.
Yeah.
Then, since I was born, I've been there until we moved to Mokwazi. I've taken first school, like 2015.
Yeah.
So yeah, I stayed in Rustenburg.
Okay, so tell, where did you do your primary?
I think Mukine Primary School, Go just opposite the taxi rank.
And then middle, high school?
Yeah, I went to secondary school, go Laroma Secondary School. So that's where I did my grades off, matriculated.
Okay, yeah, so like growing up, I know there's something that you actually wanted to be besides being a musician or being anything that you are right now. What is it that you wanted to be as you were growing up?
Honestly, like since I went to school, I thought of it and I wanted to like deal with the money side. Then I studied the commercial subjects.
Yeah.
Then as I came out of school, then I thought of it, how about we venture into something else? Then I thought, how about photography? So after high school, just came up here.
Oh, so you became a photographer before you became a musician?
I was a musician, but it was not really paying, you understand? I wanted something at least to put bread on the table. So I thought of, how about we do photography? Then photography came with music and came with like doing double up. So we venture into like different dimensions.
Okay, so apart from, yeah, I understand, like you went a bit forward about the interview. So tell me, have you ever tried to pursue anything academically? Like perhaps go to college to study a certain course of some sort?
You know, that question hits hard, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because after high school, I thought, since I got photography, I can do music.
Yeah.
I've wasted like, I don't think I wasted, but I've spent 4 years of my life trying to fit into the music industry, trying to find deals.
Yeah.
Then I couldn't even have time, you know, to say, let me go study something.
Yeah.
Until this year, I thought of it. Then I was like, how about I go to school? Only to find out I can't qualify for like something that I want to do. You understand?
Yeah.
Then I was like, how about I do my supplementary? So like this year I'm doing my matric supplementary so I can fit into like college or
okay, so yeah, I want that particular thing that you want to study. What is it that you want to study?
How about I become an economist?
Yeah.
I think I can change the world.
Yeah.
I can change how the money flows.
Yeah.
I can become an economist, so I want to be an economist.
Okay, so which university are you going to study there?
Currently, I think I've traveled so much. I just want to focus into study. So any college that accepts me, I'll just go.
Oh, so yeah, I understand. So tell me, guy, ever since you matriculated, you've been doing music and photography.
Yeah.
And
why do you think you still need to go to school to study being an economist? Is it that you don't find a career in what you're doing now? Or like, yeah, take us through that.
Okay, look, as an artist,
Yeah,
you need to be open-minded.
yeah,
You understand?
yeah,
Once you try to find a manager, they're gonna milk your money and take it away. How about at least I go study something? At least I can have enough money so I can fund my knowledge.
Yeah.
You know, to do something on my own, the way I want it, the way I want my fans to see it. You
Yeah.
understand? So having a job that's gonna pay me a lot of money, I can focus on my music anytime I want to because it's something that I love, even though it doesn't pay off, but it's something that I love. I just want to finance myself to be stable.
Okay, so what you wanna do? You want to be an employee?
Not necessarily, but
Yeah.
being an employee, it's better than doing nothing. But being an employee, why you know that you're worth a lot? I mean, that's something else. Imagine if I was a president. I'm still an employee, but I'm earning a lot. Who cares?
Yeah.
So look at that.
Well, I understand. So what makes you think you'll be able to change like the world from, I understand this is a country where there are people of different thoughts and doing different jobs and under a different leadership. And I understand each and every one of them, as they started, they wanted to change the world. But we still have like the same issues that we've always had. And it seems like they are even growing year by year. So what is it that you're gonna do differently?
Okay, look at the economy right now.
Yeah.
The rent doesn't really match with any standards of other economies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna study economics,
Yeah.
so I know how the money flows. Because
Yeah.
so far I grew up like having like no money to take transport to go to the gig.
Yeah.
I know how to save. I know how to spend. And so far, I think I'm proud of myself that I can still manage money than I thought I would.
Yeah.
So like the money that I have, the smallest money that I have, like let's say $50, I can save $50 for like 3 weeks. I wouldn't even spend the $50. I would just keep it. If I wanted to use that $50 for something, I know that I'm gonna save that money until the time comes. So I won't fluctuate the economy, but I'll keep it stable.
Oh.
I'll make sure the money flows quickly and correctly.
Okay, so well, it's an interesting thing. So yeah, tell me, my guy, your music, like, when was the first time you started doing music?
Honestly, from let's say when I was in primary school, you know, you see people singing, you just want to fit into, even if it's ladies of the choir,
Yeah.
you sing it there, you just want to play and try to sing. From what I still remember, to my friend told me, you still remember when I level grade 4, you used to like try to write music and stuff. Like, how do you still remember that in level grade 4? Like, we've been friends for like 15 years.
Yeah.
So he told me like in grade 4, and it hit me hard. That means I started a long time ago, so I can't really say. But the first time that I recorded my song, it was in grade 8.
Yeah.
First time.
So tell me, were you interested in choirs and stuff back in school?
Yeah. Funny thing, I joined the choir when I was in grade 3.
Yeah.
Me and Pop Boy, we were the only ones in the choir who were like in the below class or something. It was just the two of us. We joined until I finished school. We've been on the choirs and everything.
Well, that's an interesting story about you, man. Like, I'm really honored to have you in this interview. Viewers at home, let me just quickly rush to a water break. As you can see, we still seated with Nazonke. Right after the break, we'll be unfolding more and more about his life. Stay tuned.
Yo, this is your boy Ricky Rick, and we're out here at the Mouthtown Heights Creative Community Workshop. Check it out on New TV.
Beautiful viewers, welcome back to the show. It's your boy Tshepiso Siko, and I'm still seated with Nazonke Jimmyson. I mean, you're about to unfold about his photography and music career. So, like, my guy, yeah, you just told me about your music career. So far, how far are you with your music career?
I'm one step away. I'm one step away from achieving what I wanted. Like I've experienced a lot, I've seen a lot, and I've learned a lot. So I'm just one step away, just waiting for a pulling hand. Then I'm out.
Yeah, there's somebody who's seated at home and they know nothing of, like when you're saying you one step away, they don't understand. Can you at least try to elaborate further of how many songs you have, how many views you have, how many music videos and stuff like that?
Okay, so far I've never released any music video. Handsome saying the first music video of mine will be a blast. Handsome taking my time to focus on the craft, to grow it to a next level. So after this, it's something else bigger. So yeah, we're gonna be dropping 4 pieces of art. That's my EP. Took time to release, but I promise it's worth it. You should just wait for it.
Yeah, and how many singles do you have so far? Are you registered with Risa, Semro? Like, yeah, take us through that.
Yeah, registered Risa, Samro, and other platforms. Once we start releasing music, so it's gonna be flowing smoothly and nicely. Even if you hear it on radio, just know that you're registered, you're secure.
Yeah, how many singles do you have so far?
I got, yeah, I can't really count. I can't really count.
Yeah.
Because other music of mine is not even on the internet.
Oh.
So once I start releasing 4 pieces of art, the entire music of mine that I have, that I've already recorded, it's gonna go viral on the internet.
Okay, so you've never been played on any radios or anything?
No, I've been. Catching FM, I've been on Mafisa, I've been Evoke FM.
Yeah,
I can
and
count,
it's
yeah,
like,
there's
so
so many.
tell me, have you ever earned royalties from your music?
Nah, not yet. Because as I was saying, I was not pushing my music as that much. Right now, I became to a point whereby photography helped me to get all the deals that I wanted.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, I'm one step away because I was more focused on photography than music. So photography helped me to gain like content, so I can talk to other people when I'm like, let's say we're out at the gigs and I meet up with somebody who's big in the internet.
Yeah. Speaking of gigs, how often are you booked at events and what type of events do you normally attend?
You know, I love musical events like festivals. I've been booked for Mebala Yarona. I think me and Wantona was the only rappers around, and it was a big event. Skin Sam was there. Quieto was there. Like everybody was there.
Yeah.
So we've been booked like several gigs, but
Yes.
not often, because you know this is the music industry, especially we're doing hip hop. People don't understand what you're saying, but not often, but we get booked.
Oh, so you do hip hop music?
I do hip hop music, but I'm a musician.
Yeah. So what really inspired you to actually start music? Where did you start? Or like who inspired you? As in, let's say maybe growing up, you were listening to any artist that you can name right now.
Okay. There's this guy that I've been following since grade 10.
Yeah.
He had a pony and yeah. I loved that guy so bad. Even right now, I'm still loving that guy. Casper.
Yeah.
He's making it bigger.
Yeah.
And I think with him, I think that's my power.
Yeah.
He's like my spiritual God. When I see him, I see myself.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. That's how I see myself. Like, not to say I want to copy his style, but like the way he's enjoying his career, you know. He's having fun. He's taking videos every day. He doesn't even care. When he wakes up, he's going to make money. So I want to be that guy.
Okay, so
He's
tell
like,
me.
he's from local, so
Yeah, so tell me, do you perhaps have a girlfriend?
whew, bro, I got a girlfriend. I do have a girlfriend.
Okay, so do you have any celebrity crush or something? Like if there's any celebrity lady that you would go for?
I think my girlfriend is enough.
Your girlfriend is enough?
She's enough.
Okay, so tell me, perhaps you were to get an opportunity, like to work, like to be signed at any record label in the country. Which one would you go for?
I was thinking Universal, Gallo, you name them. There's so many, like big Gallo.
Like the one that catches your heart so far. Just give me one that you could go
Universal.
for. Universal. Okay, so if there's any artist, like a national artist from South Africa, that you'd love to have a collaboration with, who would it be?
A South African celebrity.
Yeah.
Male or female?
Any. You can name 5.
I'll go for Shakai.
Yeah.
She got a nice music.
Yeah.
I'll go for. Damn, if you don't feature Nasty, you nothing.
Yeah.
I'll go for Nasty.
Yeah.
I can try every. Okay, Kulichan, Casper.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so tell me, like, if you were to name a top 5 of, like, a top 5 of your choice, in the music industry here in South Africa, who, yeah, just give me top 5 of yours.
The ones that I want to work with.
No, like just the top 5.
My top 5.
Your top 5, yeah.
Okay. Talking about the hip hop side.
Yeah. Like from the first till the 50th. Like the first person, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth.
Okay, there's this new guy, Tshepiso Siko.
Yeah.
I think he's from Malta.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's your first.
Yep. I heard his first song.
Yeah.
And I was blown away. Maclero Dogo is also from Malta and it's dope.
Yeah.
25K Shrine.
Yeah.
I love this stuff. Oh. Sorry. I forgot out of two.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
Makwa.
Yeah.
I don't know the other.
okay. Well, that's beautiful, man. So, so far, like you mentioned stuff like you're working on the EP, and if there are people that you would love to collaborate with, like locally, like the way I'm interviewing local guys like you, who is it that we should expect you to be working with on your 4 pieces of art thingy?
Okay. I took out a video and I mentioned Nick J, Caesar.
Yeah,
We're working on my piano song.
yeah,
It's funny. Working with Nick J as well.
yeah,
And Creed
Yeah.
probably be on it. So not really finalized, but maybe like 2 songs of it.
Well, yeah. So tell me about your bookings. Where, like, have you ever been booked to perhaps an event or a gig that you've been paid?
Yeah. All my gigs I get paid.
You get paid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Especially if I'm just doing it for a friend.
Yeah,
My friend is actually asking for my help.
yeah,
I know how impactful I am.
yeah.
So yeah, if I tell somebody to come through, they all come through. So it's my friend's party, so let's do it.
Yeah, okay. Well, viewers at home, I hope you're still enjoying the show. I'm still seated with your boy Nazonke, and let's quickly rush to a water break and then get to know a lot more about him as well. Stay tuned.
Yo, what up? This is Casper University, the new age dog Tshepiso, and you are watching New Inferno TV. Keep it loud.
Viewers at home, welcome back to your favorite show, Dare to Dream, and I'm still seated with Nazonke Jimmyson. Well, yeah, Nazonke, so like there are people who are watching from home, like, as I told you so far. So tell me, if anybody was to book you for a gig, what are your contact details for bookings?
Look, send me an email at retabilogmail@gmail.com. On Facebook, I'm Nazonke Jimmyson. Instagram, Nazonke Jimmyson. Twitter, Nazonke Jimmyson. Everywhere.
Yeah, so like, do you perhaps have a manager? Do you have a manager,
Nah.
or you handle everything yourself?
I handle everything myself.
So how do you handle the pressure of photography, music, and attending gigs? So what happens if you were to book for a photography gig and a music gig? Which one do you go for?
Okay, look, with the photography, that's a business right now. It's taking care of itself.
Yeah,
If I'm not shooting, there's somebody shooting.
yeah.
So I gotta go out and make music.
Okay, so your first choice is music.
I wouldn't say my music wants me to be there personally.
Yeah,
Photography wants somebody else to do it.
yeah,
But the bookings came to me, like personally.
Yeah.
But I will send somebody to do it, so we share the money and yeah.
Okay, so how many people do you have around you? Are you working with like a crew, or is it just Nazonke Jimmyson? Take us through that.
Okay. Musically, I would say I don't really rely on working with one person, but I got guys in Joburg that I'm working with.
Yeah.
And I got people here at home that I'm working with. So I feel like let's just do a circulation. How about that? Rather than trying to be kept into one thing.
Yeah.
So like I'm working with everybody. Like I'm trying to gain everything that I need so I can help everybody.
Also, tell me, like in this show, there's a term that we use. We call it like a nigga never flies solo,
Oh.
especially for hip hop artists.
Oh let's do it.
So are you gonna give us a freestyle and a track, or are you just gonna give us a track, or how are you gonna work around it?
Let's do both, freestyle and slow.
Yeah, if it's a freestyle, then you can just hit us with just bless our viewers with a freestyle.
Look, ke gagamatsa ditsika go tsweletsa letsika ga ke batla go iketsa letsika ke tsweletsa tsika kgang kgolo ke kgaka kgolo ke nemeletsa tsika tsa kgomodine bo fela ba lesika morere ke motho tlile go rerela lesika kgapetsa ga botle o dula a basia o phela a badia mo dire dilo tsa ya gantsa mepila I'm Nazonke.
Wow, that was a really, really dope freestyle.
Thanks a lot, bro.
So like, yeah, do you have any shout outs that you want to send out, or a message to the people who are sitting at home?
Shout out to you. Look, I'll start from WhatsApp. The first status view until Twitter where I don't get enough love. Like everybody, my mom, everybody, the baby, everybody.
Well, if there's a message you want to pass out to people who are sitting at home, what would it be? Like a message of support.
Yeah. Be true to yourself.
Yeah.
Love what you love.
Yeah.
And forgive. You know, life is so short. A lot of people die every day. And people end up using drugs. So forget and forgive. And yeah, life will move smoothly. I promise. Hate nobody.
Yeah. Well, viewers at home, thank you for tuning in to this show. Well, we're not closing the show. We're quickly rushing to a water break. Then from there, we'll be getting a single from Nazonke. It's a single that was produced and like everything was done by the guy who's sitting here with me. I don't know the name of the single, but you are about to get the name of the single and the single itself. So let's quickly rush to the break, and yeah, that's it.
Yo, this is your boy Ricky Rick, and we're out here at the Maftown Heights Creative Community Workshop. Check it out on New TV.
Yo, what up? This is Casper University, the new age dog Tshepiso, and you are watching New Inferno TV. Keep it loud.
I gave you my flowers, I gave you my heart, I gave you everything, I'm naked, I give you everything you're craving. I don't wanna fake love, baby. I gave you everything, I'm naked, I give you everything you're craving. I don't wanna fake love, baby. Before I fight, I should understand. You broke my heart with ignorance. Everything I had is broken into a 4 parts. I know I even lost all count. I lost trust when it easy grab turned into a party house. You fight upon my enemies without looking behind. Look, you broke my heart when it hurts. I don't hurt cause I'm already here, but I hurt that you have when you hurt. I'm already sad by the things that you said when you hurt. No baby, I'm stressed. I know I really play by you. I feel like you're my son when you play me. Switch your late voice, make it start sing. I feel like you're my son when you play me. Switch your late voice, make it start sing.
I feel like you're my son when you play me. Push me right back, cause you like that. I feel like you're my son when you play me. Push me right back, wait to get you side by side. I'm as a cardas. Remember getting leg it up, sorry like khalas. I sorry khana like mukhala wa mutlakasi. So khala marakala laga. Spaceships and time machines. I go promise I'll pass it with a pharmacy. Yeah, think time, I have time to think. And we have time to drink, so chill with me.
I give you everything, I'm naked. I give you everything you're craving. I don't know fake love, baby. I give you everything, I'm naked. I give you everything you're craving. I don't know fake love, baby.
Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all, you know what up? It's your boy Nazonke right here who just gave you a track that's called Fake Love. I hope you guys enjoyed the track. Well, sadly, it's the end of today's show, but you know what? Catch us again, same time, next week, same time, same place. You know what up? It's your boy Tshepiso Siko, and it's your favorite show, Dare to Dream, Rise to Excellence, featuring Nazonke. I'm out.